This is Sean. Welcome back to the American Soccer Coach. In this video, I'm going to be talking about Erling Haland, the 19-year-old striker for Norway and also Borussia Dortmund. The reason I want to talk about Haland is what a unique player this player is. I really haven't seen a player like this all across the world, really. The reason I say that is he's 6'4", he's incredibly fast, he's very strong. He makes great runs off the ball. He's lethal finishing with his favorite foot, his left foot, but also his right foot. He makes great movements inside the box. And like I said, his movement off the ball, running in behind the defense, moving inside the 18 and just making a quick, clever run is fantastic for his age. I don't think we've seen a striker like this. Zlatan, when he was this age, was definitely better technically and maybe better 1v1 than Haland was. But Haland is just so much more mobile, and we haven't seen a striker that is this big and powerful, but also this fast and this clever with his movement off the ball. I don't think we've ever seen it. So it's really interesting. When Haland moved to Dortmund, there were a lot of people that maybe he's not the best technically, maybe he's not the best 1v1, and so they thought that when he went from Salzburg to Dortmund, obviously he's playing in a better league in the Bundesliga, that his weaknesses would kind of be we would see a lot more of his weaknesses, but that hasn't been the case. Both in the Bundesliga and also in the Champions League, he's been scoring goals for fun for Dortmund. So we haven't really seen these weaknesses that people said he has so far playing in a superior league. I would also say that Haland going to Dortmund and not Manchester United was a great move. Not only at Manchester United are you going to get more pressure from the press, but also Dortmund has had a reputation of developing strikers like Aubameyang and Lewandowski. So I feel like this was the perfect move for Haland's development. Dortmund obviously is already a world-class club, and a couple years from now we could easily see Dortmund selling Haland for significantly more money than what they bought him for, and selling him to an even higher level club in general, like Real Madrid or a Barcelona or a Manchester City or a club like this. So the reason I wanted to make this video is I see Haland as really an outlier because we haven't really seen a forward like him before. Another interesting player is Lautaro Martinez from Inter Milan, another player that I think is going to be a very good striker. But even Martinez, there are a lot of players that you could compare him with that we've seen in the past. Whereas Haland, I don't really think we've seen that. And so the fact that Haland is showing that he's not just a forward that could score goals for fun in Austria, where the level's not very high. He's doing it for fun in the Champions League. He's doing it for fun in the Bundesliga. So that's what makes him a unique player. That's what makes me excited. It makes me kind of scared, but like in a good way, how good this player can be, because we haven't seen an Erling Haland before. And again, he's only 19 years old, so who knows what he will be like in 2 or 3 years. The funny thing about the game, though, is we truly don't know. He could just have an amazing year or two. He could end up having, you obviously hope not. Any player is just one bad injury away from never being the same. And hopefully that will not be the case with Haland. Hopefully this is a player that we're talking about for several years to come. Let me know what you guys think. What do you think his ceiling is? Do you think that this Haland is going to be a player that could be a Ballon d'Or winner? Do you think this is a player that could be the best number 9 in the world? Or do you just see this player as a player that, maybe he starts for a Champions League team, but he's never going to make the next move? Let me know what you guys think in the comments and what your overall analysis of Haaland's play is. Thank you guys for watching.